So, good morning, I am Cansino and I am discussing today is about activity number 17, black and white printmaking. So, yung black and white printmaking consists of two parts, the contact printing and photo enlarging. So, start tayo sa contact printing, the step number 1. So, step number 1, first we need a contact printer, but in alternative use, we can also use a sheet of glass on an enlarger baseboard. So, ito po yun. Ito yung contact printer. Kung wala po tayong contact printer, we can use an alternative of a sheet of glass na ipapatong natin dito sa baseboard. So, next step, place a sheet of multi-grade photographic paper doon sa contact printer natin. The next step is arrange your negatives in rows on top of the paper with the text the right way up. So, ilalagay na natin yung negatives natin sa enlarger with the contact printer. Next, close the glass or place the sheet of glass over the negatives. So, let's delegate sa picture. Next one, sa enlarger, use a grade 2 filter in enlarger. So, ito-place natin yung 2 filter natin sa enlarger natin. So, next, set the enlarger timer for 5 seconds increments. Cover approximately 4/5 of the sheet and expose it for 5 seconds. So, yan. Sa picture is nakikita natin. Next step is take your sheet over your traced chemicals and slide it quickly smoothly into the developer tray. So after ng processing natin sa enlarger, so ipupunta na natin sila sa chemical natin na sa developer tray. Yung developer tray, ito yun. So itong chemical na ito is developer, stop bath, and fixer. So proceed tayo sa step. After 60 seconds, use the pair of tongs to lift the paper out and slide into the stop pad. So, sa pagtaas natin daw sa stop pad within 60 seconds, so ilipat naman natin siya yung negatives natin sa stop pads. So, sa stop pads, consists of 10 seconds lang. After natin ibabad sa 10 seconds, ipupunta natin siya sa fixer. While sa fixer, it consists 30 seconds. So, after nyan, na ilagay natin yung negatives natin sa 3 chemicals natin, and wash your test prints under running water. So, kailangan natin mag-prevent yung chemical na, since nababa sila sa chemical, so kailangan natin linisan para maano yung photo natin. Mas luminaw. So, next, hang your print negatives or leave it to the rack to dry. Papatuyin natin. So, after matuyo, so, ito na. After drying, ensure the room is safe light kasi sensitive nga yung negatives natin. Ensure natin na safe light yung gagamitin natin. Place another sheet of multi-grade paper into contact printer and place on your negatives before covering the glass. So, yan. Set your enlarger to give the paper the correct exposure. So, isa-set natin yung enlarger natin. Then, after na tanggal sa enlarger, ipaprocess ulit natin sila sa tatlong chemical, sa developer, sa stop bath, and sa fixer. Then after that, after the fixer, you will need to wash the final negatives yung print into running water. So yun nga, lilinisan uli natin yung negatives natin. And lastly, once you dry, you can decide which negative you want to enlarge. So ito na nga yung natin, negatives. So pipili na lang tayo kung ano yung i-enlarge natin to sa mga napili nating negatives. So, next one, the photo enlarging. The word itself, enlarging. Pamimili na tayo kung ano yung i-enlarge natin sa negative. So, step 1, choose the negative you want to print. Second step, place the negatives into the negative carrier. Yung negative carrier, ito yun guys, parang maliit na yan. Lalagay natin yung napili nating negative. Ika-cut natin yun, tapos ilalagay natin dito. Then, next, use the puffer brush to remove any dust. Dito sa negative carrier natin para itong tool na to is puffer brush to remove dust. Next, pag nakapili na natin at nalinisan na ng puffer brush, slide the carrier into place. Lalagay na natin yung carrier natin sa enlarger. So, pag nalagay na natin yung carrier natin sa enlarger, turn on the enlarger. You should see your image project into easel. So, yung easel ito. Since nandito na ito yung nandito na yung enlarger and nandito na yung self-carrier. So, ito, para lumaki siya, guys. Lumaki. And after that, with the enlarger lens, use the maximum aperture to use focus finder optimal sharpness. Next, adjust the lens aperture f8. This is usually good starting point. Next, slide the multi-grade 2 filter into filter drawer. Hold your enlarger. This filter provides a good range tones with an average negative. Next, put a sheet multi-grade paper into easel. So dun sa easel, ito yung mismo base. So maglalagay daw tayo ng multi-grade paper. Next, set the timer for 5 seconds increments. The sheet should expose for 5 seconds. So set natin yung timer natin for 5 seconds in nurture. Next, repeat until you have revealed all the sheet. Next, take your sheet over your trays and chemical side scoop with revealable trays. So yun yun ulit yung process. Ibababad ulit natin sila sa 3 chemicals natin. The developer, stop, button, fixer. So nasa developer tray na, start your timer and watch your image appear. Pag nasa developer tray, after 60 seconds, with a pair of tongue, if the paper out, and slide into stop bot tray. So after the developer, bababa natin sa stop bot. So same procedure sa stop bot, 60 seconds. And after 60 seconds, kunin natin sila with pair of tongs and ilalagay natin sila dito sa fixer tray. So sa fixer tray, hindi siya 60 seconds but 30 seconds. And after na natin na mababad dito sa fixer tray in 30 seconds, so aalisin na natin yung napili natin negatives and rinse the test screen under running water. So ibababad natin yung negatives natin sa running water to remove any dust and chemicals na kasi nga nababad sila, so lilinisan natin. And after that, place it in the tray or water ideally at 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 minutes. So yun na guys, meron na tayo nakuha photo L larger. So simula sa negatives na palaki natin yung picture natin. So yun lang po, and thank you.